Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today I have a special episode for you. As you can see, I am outside of the Fairfield, which is the newest venue space to open up in downtown Fort Wayne. Now this is a special place because they have 4 stories of excitement. From their general casual bar that has duckpin bowling to their golf simulation floor, all the way up to the top floor, which is a wedding and event space, all the way down to the bottom, which is their basement where the barrel room is. Listen, I'm going to take you on a mega tour today. I'm going to talk with different owners and staff here, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by the Fairfield. I am now joined by Nathan and David, the co-founders here at the Fairfield. Hello, guys.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Great.
Good. Okay, well, this is such an exciting new venue, and I know everyone has been looking forward to it because you have so much to offer here, especially with this being 4 floors. So let's just start off from the top. What is Fairfield?
So the Fairfield is a multi-entertainment space located downtown. The 3rd floor is our wedding and event floor that can house up to 399 people. 2nd floor are 8 golf simulators with a restaurant and bar concept. This 1st floor here is 8 lanes of duckpin bowling with cornhole, bocce ball, darts, and full restaurant and bar. And then our basement level, lower level, is what we're calling the barrel room, which is additional private event space and 2 karaoke rooms.
Wow, like that is a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
But so exciting and something for everyone. And you have recently opened and you had your grand opening, and this place is popping, as we can see behind us. So David, let's talk about the vision. What made you all start this establishment?
Sure. So I think what we have here is kind of what the people have wanted for a long time. You know, they've wanted someplace to come, be able to, you know, have fun, be active and social, you know, while they eat and drink.
Yeah.
So yes, you know, we toured a couple different cities, you know, got our inspiration there, and then thought how we could, you know, turn this building into that.
Yeah, exactly. And you all are open late,
Yeah.
which is something that's needed, a place that you can come hang out after an event, after dinner, and just get together with friends or meet new friends.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's take a little tour of this 1st level and then go from there.
All right, great, thank you.
Let's do it. So the first thing I want to know about is this rustic vibe in the interior that you have here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we wanted to, we wanted to keep some elements that were already in the building. So you'll see some of the wood columns. We actually had to repurpose some of those and add some steel. So we took those wood columns and then made some elements in the facility with those. So some of the bar rails, the bar itself, and then we kept the same theme with our tables as well.
That's awesome. And then you have all these little game spots and nuggets around, and I see cornhole. You know, you can't be in Indiana without playing a little cornhole, so maybe I should give it a try. Oh, and just like I normally do, I miss it.
That's all right.
That's so fun. So what made you add those?
So the cornhole for us, we wanted to have some elements that didn't cost money. So the cornhole and the bocce ball is completely free. It's an opportunity to come down and be active and social. And you know, like we talked about earlier, you know, that was our big draw. You know, there's not a lot of places that you can go indoors during times of inclement weather and be active and social. And that was a big draw, especially like you said, we're in Indiana, so gotta play some cornhole.
Have it. Yeah. You gotta have the corn. And then over here, this big, beautiful bar that's open space. So what type of vibe do you want for people to experience over here?
Yeah, so this here, you know, we kind of wanted to do the same thing. We wanted it to feel classy yet inviting.
Yeah.
You know, a place where you can come, hang out, and stay a while.
Yeah, exactly. And I know you have a large menu of food options here, and also drink options from craft cocktails and also different beers that you have, and local beers at that.
Yeah, we were big with, you know, having this be a community effort. You know, we got Hop River, Hatfield and Sons, and other locals that we're doing business with. That was a big deal for us.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's great. And then of course the duckpin bowling. Okay, so this is so fun and a different concept really, because people are used to bowling, but duckpin is different. And you have so many lanes that reach out. So what can people really experience over here?
Yeah, so really, duckpin bowling in a nutshell is just miniature bowling.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with bowling, like most of us are, it's a super approachable game, but you don't need shoes. All the balls are the same size. You don't have to find one that works for you. It's just a game that anybody can play.
Yeah, and people can have their different events here, from birthday parties to just gatherings after work. And then also we saw a big corporate party that you had here earlier.
That's correct. Yeah, we've really modeled our business to be able to take care of anybody walking in off the street, corporations, weddings, smaller events, so families, and that is one important note, like we are open to families, so we've got our bar area partitioned off, but families are welcome to come in.
Oh, good. Okay, so it's not 21 and up.
Yes, correct.
Families can come
That's correct.
and they can have fun over
Yep.
here, and of course I have to throw a little duck pin. See how I do? Okay, here we go.
That was good.
Not too shabby.
That was good.
Okay, and this is open 7 days a week, so people can experience all the fun there.
That's correct. So we're open 7 days a week, like you said. 6 of those days we're open till midnight. The only day that we close a little bit earlier is Sunday, and that's at 10 p.m.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Well, let's keep exploring the different floors.
Cool.
Let's
Thank
do
you.
it. All right, guys, I am now joined by Nicole, their general manager, and David, their golf pro. Hello, guys.
Hey, welcome.
Hello.
Yes, I'm excited. I went up a level, and now it's like a whole new experience.
Whole different vibe, right?
Yes. Okay, so golf simulation. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so we have the best of the best when it comes to our golf simulators here. We have 8 bays,
Wow.
but it is an all sports golf simulator, so you don't have to be just a good golfer to come up here and hang out, right? So there's things to do other than that, and it's a great family friendly place to come hang out.
Yeah, it is. And I love that there's different bays and docks. So it's like private, but it's open. So you can still socialize.
Yeah.
And also just have fun. And so, David, tell us about what you do here. I know it's a lot.
It is a lot. Basically, when I'm here, I try to make sure that the customers have an excellent time, make sure the computers are working okay, getting everybody set up, whether they're playing league, whether they're playing just for fun, whether they're playing some of the multi-sport like Nicole was saying. We have baseball, football, soccer, beer pong. I'm trying to think what else it has.
Pirate party.
Through the
Pirate
golf
party.
simulator, beer
Well,
pong?
you chip golf balls into it. Yeah,
Okay.
darts. It does darts. Same thing. There's a lot of just different fun games. Skee ball. It actually does skee ball. So there's a lot of different fun things that it does. Not just golf, although the golf on it is also very awesome. So
Right. And you are a golf pro. They call you Pro David? Golf David?
Golf David.
Golf
Because
David,
our
so you
other
help
owner,
people with
David,
their
our
little
initials are
swing?
the same, so I can't even just use my initials. So.
But you are a professional, so you actually
Yes.
go around and,
Yes.
and people can hire you to do lessons.
Yeah, myself and Wyatt Johnson, my assistant, we both do lessons through here. So yeah, absolutely. Need some help with your
Fun.
game? Let us know. We can help you out.
Always and absolutely. Okay, well, let's take a tour, walk around, and check it out.
Okay.
So when we first walk in, we see this lovely bar with amazing architecture behind us. So what is the vibe at this area?
Yeah, so we have got a lot of high-end whiskey, bourbon. It's just the vibe is very relaxed, country club a little bit. You're able to come up here and get a great craft cocktail, but then we also have like our happy hour where we get like $5 urban golf old fashions, Monday through Friday, which are amazing, by the way. But yeah, this is where you just have like that quieter feel a little bit. It's not so rambunctious, but it's a different level of like kids can still be up here as well.
Right, exactly. And so people can come up here and order, or they can also just be at their base and have a server help them.
So it's full service. We'll have a server, we have a bartender, we'll take care of you. You get the best of the drinks, good prices, and just have a really good environment up here, right?
Yes. And David, I see an awesome pro shop back here.
Yeah,
with so much items.
we have golf clubs, irons, wedges, putters, balls, gloves, hats, clothing. for pretty much everything.
So you just come with nothing and you hook them up.
Absolutely, you can go home with
They got
everything.
everything.
You got
Full new outfit, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
And I just love how wide this space is and all the seating and the really cool lights and just, it's a vibe.
Yeah, it's so relaxed, and I can tell you that it's just different all the time. So during the day we have our members hours. At night it's full on. We have the couches. It's a social scene at that point. You're able to hang. You're able to have a drink. You can have food. You don't have to have food.
Right.
TVs have got the games on at all times, but we can accommodate 2 people all the way to 20 to 50 people up here.
Wow, you can seat so many people, and now we are here at the grand room, the private room that you have, and you have so many different bays here.
Yeah.
But this one is set for parties.
Pretty special, right? Yeah, this is our private suite.
Awesome.
This private suite has, your curve simulator. We have a private TV, this huge couch. It's like 12 to 15 people that'll fit in here. But the amount of parties that can happen in this area, it's a very cool space.
It is, and then this is where the magic happens.
This is where it happens.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
And so it's so easy just to kind of set it up and to play.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
show us how it's
really,
done,
really
David.
simple.
Golf, David.
Yeah. Just touch range. We got 5 different ranges, so you just pick which one you want. Hit range. Give it a minute. All right, we are there.
Okay, now David, I don't know which one I need.
Why
don't you choose for me?
Let's just grab a wedge for right now.
Okay.
So
Wonderful.
there's that.
And I am going to do the form that I think, and I'm gonna need your
Fair
help.
enough.
Okay, so
All
off
right.
the ground or on the
Let's
stick?
go right off the ground for
Okay.
now. Yep.
So let's see. This is what I
Look at
think
you
I
with
know.
the interlocking grip. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You ready?
All right.
Tiny bit of help?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
All right, let's
That
take
really
this
wasn't
one up
comfortable,
there.
huh,
Yep,
David?
there you go. That's perfect, actually, right there. Go ahead and spread your feet apart just a little bit. Make sure the club goes all the way to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, go ahead and start back slow. We're not going to hit it yet.
Start back slow.
Yep, relax your hands. Let them bend a little bit. Not so stiff. There you go.
Oh.
Just about like that.
Okay.
Okay. And then as you come through, right down through the ball.
It's ready for me?
Yep. All right, it did it. You got it. It read it. It went. I like it.
Is it supposed to hit?
Well,
the
I mean, it
screen?
is, but
Okay, one more time.
touch the turf a little bit. There you go. All right.
Oh man, well,
Golf's hard.
that's why I need lessons.
That's what I was getting ready to say. We can help you with that,
from
though.
David. Okay, awesome. What are the hours in this area?
Yeah, so Urban Golf is Monday through Friday. We're open 8 to midnight. And then on the weekend, we're open 10 to midnight on Saturday, 10 to 10 on Sunday. So 7 days a week and open late every single night.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, we have more floors to explore.
We do.
Let's do it. So we have made our way up to the top level, which is the wedding and events floor. And I am joined again by Nicole, the general manager, and now Kelly, the director of events and sales. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so this room is beautiful.
Thank you. A little bit different than the rest of the building,
Right.
which I love.
Each floor gives us a different vibe.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
what takes place on this floor?
So weddings and events. Actually, we will host predominantly weddings on the weekends, and then a lot of our corporate and nonprofit sales and events will happen during the week.
Okay. Yeah, and so Nicole, what are the features of this floor? Because I know you can hold a really large amount.
Yes. So, Kelly's done a really good job with making floor plans up here to ensure that the capacity is 399, holds about 360 with seated properly, with, a good spot for DJing and food, and we have a great catering kitchen. And so there's so many elements up here that allow her to be able to sell this space to an amazing experience for anybody to come in and really come hang out.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and I've seen it set up in different ways so far, so creative. And so let's talk about other ways that people can use this event, because I mean, creativity, come on.
Absolutely. So we do things like ticketed events up here, so dueling pianos and Valentines, but then we also definitely do those sales meetings. We are going to do a lot of holiday parties. A lot of company celebrations are happening up here. And then nonprofit. We love our nonprofit partners in the community, and so they're doing a lot of their events up here as well. So we love it all.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so let's like look around. It's so beautiful, and this chandelier is absolutely stunning.
It's our
I know
focal
you,
point.
Yeah, you have several
Yes.
here, and then of course you have your bar. You
Absolutely.
entertain. I mean, it's the wood for me. Like I feel like there's just features on each level, including this beautiful green room that you have.
So we opened this up to our clients for private space. So some of our nonprofits need, a place that's kind of their maybe fundraising headquarters, if you will. Or as I always joke, if you've ever been a volunteer in a nonprofit event, you don't have time to go home and change, and so you can use this space in that way. But then oftentimes for our wedding events, we have bridesmaids, buzzing in here all Saturday with their mimosa bar and hair and makeup going on. So we do use it in a number of ways. We call it our green room, and so we'll even host, like when we've had performers come in, this will be kind of their space.
So I want to talk about just the grandioso vibe of this room, and the huge windows, and just the wood and open ceiling where you can kind of see kind of the industrial feel, which is so nice.
We did not want to create a space that really spoke to just one look. We wanted our nonprofit partners to be able to walk into the space and say, oh, this is appropriate for our gala. Whereas we wanted wedding events to come in here and prioritize. If flowers are the most important thing to them, they can hang them from the beams. But it is so stunning if you literally just knock it out with candlelight. So we really wanted kind of the best of all of those elements.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a fresh look and a different atmosphere than what's being offered right now in the wedding and event space. And so if someone is interested in learning more about how to book with you, how should they go about doing so?
So we have tours that you can book online. You can certainly reach out to us at any point, but certainly go to our website, book a tour, and then you'll get to hang out with me for an hour.
All right, awesome. So we have one more floor way down in the basement. So let's do it.
All right.
Nicole, the barrel room is so cool.
Isn't it? It's exciting. This has been our last piece that we've opened up.
Yes, and this is in the basement level.
Yeah.
So it's something fun, kind of secret, kind of got to know about it.
Got to know about it, right? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so what do you envision for this space?
So this space ultimately is an event space. You can rent it out. You can rent it out by the hour. You can rent it out by the night. But it lets us have a space that we can host our own activities and events as well. And so this gives us that 50 to 150 kind of range on people. We can have music down here. We can have comedy nights down here. We can have art shows down here. I mean, the world is endless when we want to have all the ideas down here. And so it's just a great space. It's open, but it's down in the basement, and it feels very like homey, right? And you can see it.
Right. But, it's like sultry. It's like, oh, come down. You have a nice, different type of bar down here, which is great. And just listening to live music. I know you have like pop-up cocktail tables that you can add. And all of that. And then also some artwork I see on the wall, so people get a little vibe of everything.
Yeah, so we've had, our local artist, Terry Ratcliffe, he really helped us out. He kind of designed and put some artwork on the walls for us this round. But just kind of bringing in all the locals, and that's one thing. The community has been like, hey, we need this downtown, or we need a space for this. And this just allowed that to be that space and give them an opportunity to go, let's try something new.
Yeah, so all in one building.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, different vibe on each floor. We have to talk about the barrels in the barrel room. So I see these big, beautiful barrels and different kind of themes on them.
Yeah, I mean, these are amazing. So, we had these made ultimately to, encompass the space down here. It looks great. It gives the vibe. At the end of the day, there is like something that's going to be happening with them. And so we are going to make them into private lockers eventually.
Okay,
yeah,
love that.
There is a reason for it, but yes, there is.
Just go open it and have your own little private bottle.
Yes, yes. definitely a hidden gem down
Yeah.
here that we can have in our barrel
Coming
room.
soon.
Yeah.
And also, I know that you want to make like a speakeasy vibe here too.
Yeah.
That makes it where people have to pay attention to know what's happening on that night.
Yeah, you got to know. You got to know when we're going to have something. So it's not all the time.
Yeah.
You know, and there are things that people can rent out, but then that's when we'll just be like, hey, we got an open night. We're going to book something. We'll have something down here. Like you said, we have a full bar that we can have down here when we're ready to go as well.
Yeah, and this looks like a good dance floor.
Yeah,
okay. But what I'm really excited about are these 2 rooms here,
Yes.
which are karaoke rooms.
Karaoke, yes.
So people can experience private karaoke.
They can. So we have got private karaoke rooms. They're called the Riff Room and the Lyric Room, or
Okay.
Lyric Lounge.
Oh.
And so we are in the midst of getting these all transitioned and ready to go. But these rooms are dual purpose. So yeah, you have the karaoke rooms at night. You also have small conference rooms during the
Okay,
day.
yes.
And then we also envision, like, if you have a 20 or 30, person party, you
Yeah.
can have birthday parties in here. You can have
Yes.
bridal showers in here. You can have whatever you want. It's endless. But yes, the karaoke, this has been one of our owners, Nate, his idea since the beginning. He's like, we have to have them, we have to have them, we have to have them.
Yes.
And so we did. We have them.
Oh my gosh, I love it because you just be like, doo 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 doo.
You either love it or you don't. So I love that you can be in here and nobody else can hear you, right?
Just blasting your friends.
Whoever you want to have in here.
I love it. Okay, so speaking of,
Yeah.
I know you have events coming up.
Yes.
Okay, so we are now at pretty much the end of March. So what's happening moving forward?
We are going to be announcing a huge country night takeover.
Okay.
So it's going to be a Thursday takeover.
Nice.
So we're just really excited that we're able to offer different things like a Mother's Day brunch and Easter and, like on all different levels.
Yes.
And to be able to hit just so many different demographics and different age groups. And there's just something to do here all the time. So
Yeah.
you just really have to follow us to know what the
Right.
next thing is.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Follow to learn about it. Thank you
Yes.
so much,
Thank
Nicole,
you.
for this experience. It has been amazing.
I love it. Thanks for coming.
Yes, and if you'd like more information about the Fairfield, we'll have their website listed below. So much to do here, so you have to check it out. And remember, you can always catch up on episodes and segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com, downloading the WANE app, and also checking us out on YouTube. And I'll leave you with this. While you're out, give a little smile, give a little wave, share a little light and love today. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. This segment sponsored by the Fairfield.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.